Okay, well, this is probably the most exciting day of the year. We are finally going to start revealing some potatoes. We got here a little late. Potatoes got in a little late, May 22nd, somewhere in there, and it's been just over 3 months. So we're going to reveal a few bags of potatoes. Now in our classic style, we're going to do it a little bit different, but super excited. So let's go. Okay, so as most of you guys know, we did 10 bags of potatoes. We did 6 Yukon Gold buckets, 2 in each, and we did 4 Kennebec buckets. Now, as a twist, what we did was we wanted to guess from worst to first based on amendments and also soil texture. So what I did was I got our little popsicle sticks and we went to each bin and talked about it, and we're guessing from 6 being the worst to first being the best. So so what we're gonna do today is reveal what we think is gonna be the worst and then what we think is gonna be the best. And then we have one more bonus one for you guys as well. So let's go. Okay. All right, so the cool part of this is just like in 2022, this year we had a bunch of the community pick potatoes and the amendments that they wanted to be put in there. So we did our best. It was a bit mind-blowing to do it, and especially to track it. So, but I think it's going to reveal some pretty cool stuff at the end of this. Actually, maybe some instructive stuff, which is not something I'm used to. So, so without further ado, let's get into the first 2 contestants. Okay, unfortunately, this is our pick for the worst one. This is Team 9, the robotic gardeners, and unfortunately, Kat's mother. This is Spuds that we don't think you're gonna like. So, 2 main reasons I think this is gonna be the worst. This one did get bloodfish and bone, but where I messed up was I put a ton of fresh grass clippings on this, probably in mid-June. And I think that really affected the growth. Now the biggest reason is the soil that this is growing in. This is what we call Wilma's dirt, which is our neighbor. She got some compost delivered to her, and we could tell that it wasn't compost. It basically wasn't even topsoil. It was really poor soil, or you could probably call it dirt. But we were desperate for soil, so we put it in here. And I think what's happened is that because we watered all the potatoes the exact same, because these weren't able to grow as much, I think we have some drowned potatoes in here. But we will see. We will see. I brought an adorable bucket for this one, but hopefully we'll have a bunch. So let's go. Okay, here's the adorable bucket. So let's go. Good luck, you guys. Look at that material.
Is that a potato?
Yeah, that was a potato. We can hope that's a seed potato, but I don't think so. I'm sure these have all rotted off. Doesn't smell terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can see that does not smell good. So you can see with this dirt.
Oh, that stinks.
It's anaerobic basically. So there's no potential. There's no air, and they did just get mushed. Is this an actual potato? Oh. Okay. There's your potato.
That stinks.
Fill that thing up too much. Okay, I'll go through this with some gloves and have a look to see if I can find any more. So, as we suspected, not the best yield in the world, but super instructive. Now, the other thing we're gonna do with this soil is we're not putting it in the garden. We're not putting it on our wood chips. We're gonna put it on the lawn back here. and wash it in. I have no idea what's in this soil, so I don't trust it to go in the garden. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, this is the wet coasters. Now, why do we think this one is going to be first out of the Yukon Gold? Basically, it's the soil texture. This one has a 1/3 part compost, 1/3 part peat, and 1/3 part perlite. So we think that the soil is much more, there's much more porosity to it. It's easier to drain. And the other interesting thing is these ones really got the least amendments of all the potatoes in the 10 buckets. They just got worm casting tea. So let's get into it. All right, here we go.
That's
Whoa.
an Asian jumping worm. Okay.
There's an Asian jumping worm, everybody.
Now he's no.
Here, just hold on. Just put it in here. All right, so as you can see, I probably still overwatered these, to be absolutely honest. I mean, there's not water coming out, but you can see the texture of this is so much better. And that's just down to the compost, the peat, and the perlite. Actually, when I said perlite, I think I meant to say vermiculite. This isn't perlite. This is actually vermiculite in here. So, anyways, we'll just go through, get the potatoes, and bring you guys back for a comparison. Okay, all right, got her done. Obviously, there was more in these. Still not a lot of potatoes. Our record from 2022 was 8 pounds from 2 seed potatoes of Yukon Golds. So not the amount that we got in Victoria, but lots of factors that go into that. One, nighttime temperatures here averaged around 70, above 70 for the last 2 months anyways, which isn't the best for potatoes. The actual seed potatoes we used to begin with were less than optimal. But yeah, awesome experience, and it's gonna be really cool to see how the other ones measure up, see if we're wrong about our guesses on weights. So far, I think we're about right, but who knows, maybe there's one in there that will have a bigger amount of potatoes or a larger weight. So one last potato reveal. Okay, this one was directly inspired by an absolute legend. I'm actually trying a little experiment here. I'm trying to train my mice to eat my vine weevil. We'll see how that goes. We'll just see how it goes. Horty, you're the best. You're the best. So yeah, what I did was I took one of our beautiful seed potatoes and I deconstructed it. So I took the eyes off, planted them right here. I planted the actual seed potato here, and then I ripped off the long stolon that we had and planted it here, and it wrapped all the way to here. So let's see how this goes. I don't know how I'm gonna keep those there. Anyways, we're gonna sit this all anyway, so. Oh, might be overwatered you. Okay. So that's where the potato is there.
That's a stinker?
That's all right. Okay, this is where the giant stolon is. That's where I'm most interested. And then the growth I rubbed off was here. And then the tiny eye was right here. So let's see if we can make any sense of this. Beautiful. I think we broke even on that one. But that's perfect. That's perfect. So there you go, Hugh. 3 potatoes for you. No scab, no nothing. They are beautiful. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did. Super awesome. Obviously, we didn't get the weights that we did last year, but we totally weren't expecting that. What we do have now is some awesome seed starting mix. We'll sift this out. Even though we had an Asian jumping worm in there, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. So yeah, if you guys have any kind of thoughts on why and why not it worked, that would be awesome. And in the next reveal, we're gonna have 3 special guests with us. We hope. So, anyways, you guys have a great weekend. I don't know when this is gonna come out, but stay awesome.
Got it.
Okay, so we did 6 Kennebecks.
No.
So much coffee. So much coffee and adrenaline. Okay.
You're doing a great job.
Oh yeah, this is just a fantastic start. Started before sunup. Okay, we did 6.